Hi Scrap Fam, this is Trish and welcome to my channel. I'm coming to you today to do a mid-year flip through of my budget planner. Um, basically, I was following some of the um, planner people who do budgeting, mainly Desiree, because I was already following her um, with her planning. And I think she started maybe like 2 years ago or whatever. But I just started kind of like the end of last year following her with the budgeting part. 'Cause usually when she put those videos up, I wasn't watching. Then all of a sudden I started watching it. And so I decided that I wanted to do something similar, but mainly um, at the beginning, find out how much am I spending or keep track of what I'm spending. Not so much like saving, but seeing where my money is going. So basically, this is what I use this planner for, and I ordered this from Amazon, and I actually ordered I think it was three. Yeah, I ordered three planners from Amazon. And with Amazon, you just kind of see what they show you. So I figured once I get them, I'll decide what I'm going to use each one of them for. And when I seen this one, I was like, I think this is what I'm going to use the budget one for. So here we go. So just filled out this page so you'll know what it's for. I don't use any of this. So the first month, January, I just was writing down in here what I was spending money on, and I was putting down, um, you know, just where I win, or like groceries, $100, just stuff like that. And so that's what I did in January. And as you can see, it was nothing here. I was writing down some things here, like rent and some credit card payments, and church offering, and Etsy. I had bought some stickers, some digital stickers. And then by the second week, because again, I'm still trying to figure out how I'm going to use this. I also was using it to keep notes, and I put 25 people on our Zoom, because we had a Zoom that in January, and we usually don't have that many people who do our Zoom, but I guess it was the beginning of the year, so a lot of them wanted to get on, because new year, new you. So yeah, so I was just writing down some things, plus some of the things I was spending money on. And so that's what I was doing, and doing lightly decorating. And yeah. And again, I thought it was also a way to use up my my stickers. And again, I'm a scrapbooker too. If this is the first time you coming on my channel and you checking me out because you see budget planner, I'm actually a scrapbooker who plans, and I like to use planners to scrapbook in. So now we're in February. So as you can see, I don't really have a lot of, like here I put laundry, but I was and I put Patreon there. I was still putting down some of the, what I was using the money on, and doing that, and still like kind of doing less here. And then I was like, it's kind of like you're just doing double. But the cool thing about this is kind of when you make the purchase and do the things, you can put them here. And then I think at the time I was kind of was I doing it at the same time? No, I wasn't. Yeah, I was trying to think if I was doing it at the same time. I wasn't. But yeah, so this is basically what I was doing. Again, I was using it to do, put some notes, and writing things out here. I think this is the first time I bought some things from Anika's Creative Closet, which is her dolls. No, it couldn't be because I already had the dolls. So, yeah. So I think I just ordered some more stuff. Yeah. So basically, that's what this is. It's just me just keeping track of what I'm spending money on. As you can see, I'm just writing. All of that stops later. So, so again, yeah, I'm doing paragraphs. And then I did this, use my Groot stickers to fill it, to do this, because it was March and I thought it was green, so I was like, why not? Again, using up my stickers. But, also here, I did some, but most of it, I'm just putting down the amounts. And that's what I started doing, just putting it, because I didn't have to write down what it was used for because I did that over here. So I'm like, that's just doing double work. So again, I was using this to have fun to decorate because, you know, that's what I like to do. But also using this to track down, you know, where my money's going. And I really like, again, now that we're in April, and this is my Encanto. And again, I said before my other video, if you haven't noticed, it's a lot of Disney stuff because I'm a Disney fan. So here, this is where you see hardly no, I think it's no writing. Yeah, it's no writing. It's just amounts, because that's when I stopped putting where it was going, because again, I was already doing it here. So why do it in both places? This, I just needed to know the total number of what I was spending. And then I'll put the total here. So again, it's showing where I'm spending money. And basically that's what it is. That's what this whole book is. Next year, I don't think I need one this big. If I'm going to continue to do it this way, I don't need this big of a planner. But like I said, I ordered 3 planners, and I showed in my other video one of the planners I ordered, and I used that for my scrap planner, and I talk about why I used that. Now we're into May, and this is The Incredibles. And again, this is me putting down all the amounts of what I spent money on. And it's not just spending, you know, not me just spending. Most of this is bills. But it's also just keeping track. You know, like I spent $7.97 on Starbucks. Okay. I don't get Starbucks a lot, but I think in this week I got it twice. Amazon, spent some money there, Dollar Tree. So it's like, where's my money going and where can I cut back to basically start saving. Okay, and this is Bell. So this is like rent fees, UPS. This is me getting out cash for Mother's Day. So yeah, just keep an account. The other thing I realized is that when I put stuff on credit cards, I'm not keeping track of that. So that's something I do need to start keeping track of. Because even though I'm paying it, I'm not putting what I'm spending, what I'm charging. So I think for the next half of the year, I think I'm going to have to do, make something where I also go in and put in all of the charges I made on the credit card. And I also want to start doing the savings for the second half too. So I want to start that. But I wanted to initially see where my money's actually going. All right, so now we're in June. So this is all the money I spent in June. And I'm spending a little less. So here's I live in Philly, so SEPTA is our public transportation, so I get a well, it's a card, and then you just put money on your card. So I do a weekly charge every week. And then I went to Five Below, spent way too much. $65.29 at Five Below was ridiculous. Also had Chinese food that day. And then I had it again the next week, which I generally don't do. So, but I haven't had it in a while. I think that was the last time I got it too. So I'm starting to try and just eat what I bring for lunch to save money. Because those $10 do add up. Okay, why is it not turning? Okay, here it goes. Yep, and so, yep, so that's that. These girls, if you are from Anika's Closet's sticker book. And this is some Fancy Nancy I had in here. I think I got this Fancy Nancy from the Dollar Tree or either Five Below, one of the two. And when I used to teach preschool, I used to read Fancy Nancy to the kids a lot. They loved it. Yep, and so then that's more bills. I ordered 2 things from Amazon. I don't even remember what they were. So also, I don't know if I'm going to start doing that when I do that. Like, what was it? So I'll know. Because right now I'm just like, this is where I spent it. But like, it says ShopRite. Well, I know that's groceries. Discovery Plus. I know what that is. But when I do stuff like, you know, Amazon, what was it for? What did I actually spend money on? All right. And then I already filled out. So while I'm doing this, I already decorated for July. Because decorating in the budget planner, it's not like I'm using, you know, a challenge or anything. So I just take my, I really like the way this page came out. I really just, you know, get some of my stickers or ephemera and then just do this. These actually came from the Dollar Tree, and I had them forever. And so I've been trying to get stickers that I've had for a long time and use them up. And so when I seen this, I thought the girls' dresses went perfect with this. So that's the way I decorated that. And then this is a Snow White spread. Because again, I like Disney. And then these are Anika's from her sticker book. And then these are from my old Michael's book that I have. Sticker book that I bought a couple of years ago. And these again are Anika. And then this is from Jane Hatfield from her collection from American Stories. And this actually is a this bow actually is, when I was going through my stuff, I had this one ephemera pack and all it had in there was this one bow. I'm like, okay, let's put the bow up here and throw the pack in the garbage. Yep, that's it. So that is the flip through of my budget planner. And again, like I said, that was the first half. And for the first half, it was mainly just tracking what I'm spending. Now that I'm on second half, and I've actually been really good with doing it, because that's the other thing, like, you know, am I even going to go back to it? I've actually been really good with the budget planner too. So I'm going to now try and track some savings, because I want to do that, because that's the whole point of keeping a budget. It's also to save. And also I need to track what I'm charging. So those are the 2 things I'm not doing that I want to do. So stay tuned for that. Again, thank you so much for checking out my budget planner flip through mid-year. And yeah, so again, thank you. If you have any questions, put it down in the description. If you have any comments, leave those two. Hit the like button, subscribe if you like. It's free. Yeah. So thank you so much. Happy scrapping, and bye for now. Be blessed.